Here's the time. That's right. Leslie Ward, Luan Hall. That's right. Muslim organizations. That's right. The private sector commission. That's right. And Marie Selby. That's right. Share the light. Smash that emoji button. Let's fight, Wesley Ward. Let's fight. Lots to share with you guys this evening. We're fired up. We're ready to go. How are you folks doing? Trust you've had a good day. Trust you've had a great day. Some of us were out very late last night. We started the work day very, very early. Mbelly Clark, how are you doing? Present. Roll Gulliver and Rudolph. Good to see you. And Chinsing Henry. Julian Mars, how are you doing? Good to see you. Samantha. Yulina, Moses Clark, that's one person, you know. Good to see you. Jenny's Booker, good to see you, folks. Pace and power, share the damn light. Smash that emoji button for us. Wherever you're joining us from, those of you who are joining us on the tube, where our tube is at. Great to see you. Those of us who are joining us on Twitter, we're at Twitter, folks. Facebook, the Facebook crew, we all there, we all be. Good to have each and every one of you. Myrna Stobie, I see Roxanne is here with us, and I see Sister Mercy is here too. Great to see each and every one of you folks. Peace and goodwill to all men. Roger Boye, good to see you. Wilma Grant, good to see you. Boots on the ground. Good to have you guys here with us. We're fired up. We're ready to go. Wilma Grant and Roger, Don, and all the other beautiful folks. You see Kelston and Beryl Crawford, Paul Hawkins, Diane and Shauna Fortune, Sister Mercy, all of the folks joining us at home here in Guyana, and those of you who are joining us from around the world, let's fight. Dan Fordyce, let's fight. Kelston Crandon, Simone Pinder, good to have you here. Paul Hawkins, Paulie Andrew. Let's fight, folks. Let's fight. We trust that you guys are great. We trust that you guys are fantastic. We trust that you guys are well. Charles Humphrey, I see Ann Joan, Underwood is here. I see Junior Gibbs. All our favorite folks, we trust that you are well. Folks, some of you are getting a little tingish, you know. Some of you getting, what's that word? Lackadaisical. Share the damn light. Smash that emoji button, guys. And let's go. Let's get ready to go. Let's get ready to go. Junior Gibbs. Junior says, let's fight. How are you folks doing out there? Great to see each and every one of you. Share the damn live, folks. Smash that emoji button. Let's go down the road. Let's go, folks. Let's go. We're fired up at this end. How are you folks doing down at your end? Good to see you, Ramlin Alfred and Rudolph Benjamin. Good to see you, Cecile. Oh, girl, Cecile. Once it's not Lucille, we good because it took a fine time to leave me, Lucille. Good to have you, Andrew Cuthbert. Good to have you, Claire Alexis Charmley Richmond. One person. Derek McCalbert, Donnelly Barros. Good to have you. Good to have you, Kurt and Denise, London Welchman. Ravi the Hoop is in the hizzer. Ravi's in the house. You know, say all the time I hear hizzer. Andrew Griffith. Andrew, how you doing? We trust that you are well, Andrew. Gwyneth Anderson, we trust that you are great. We're fired up. Pace and power, Andrew Griffith. Jolly Anderson Linton, and we are ready to go if you guys are as well. Good to have each and every one of you here. Juliet and Onika Mickle and Patricia. Debbie Hornkirk, we see you there as well. They got a couple of things we're following, folks. They got a couple of things that we are following. We're going to be talking about some of what is happening internationally. Yep, in Peru. When the folks have boots on the ground, they mean it. And they don't like this ouster of their candidate, their president. They don't like it. Boots on the ground in Peru, folks. And then we can brace it over a little bit as we discuss two young people, whose lives, well, let me say they've transitioned life. And not in a good way. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about our mayor, the hero. We are going to be talking about our mayor, the hero, Ubraj Marine, Lord Mayor of the national capital city of Georgetown. We're going to be talking about him. Yeah, put himself in harm's way yesterday for the people. That's how you know the real folks, you know. Sheriff Shiroda from the canter. When last you hear the word canter? From the fake people. Brace it over. Yep. We're going to be talking about the mayor and then this guy from FTX. FTX, you know, they got some scams out here, you know. Some of them is billionaires, so yes. How you think they become billionaires? They're scams. A pack of scams. We can talk about this fella here. The FTX, the Bitcoin company. Yeah, we got a trading company. We can talk about him too. FTX, folks. FTX. Thanks, guys. Bring us back. We set, folks. Holding for a couple of you. Charles Nelson, you know, holding pattern. Gail, we see you there. And Ariel Abrams. We're in a holding pattern for some of you. Dan Graves, Andy. Marina Cummins, we are in a holding pattern. Michaela Andrews Coates, we're in a holding pattern. Great to see so many of you out tonight. Is it the weather? Is it the weather? Do share the live, folks. I see Valletta Klein is here. Gil Mingo. Smash that emoji button for us, folks. Smash it. And let me go down the road. Good to have each and every one of you. Orrin Don and Hula Rubens. Hula Lackfrom and Rubens. Good to see you there. Mona Moses. Cecilia Clark. Emily Durant. Good to see each and every one of you, good folks. Good to see each and every one of you guys. We got the opener for you. We got the opener for you, folks. We got it. Remember we're telling you about this vending situation outside of Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation? Yeah, just last evening, we were telling you about that. Guys, you have that footage for us? Just last evening, we were telling you how they had served them some notice of eviction. They want them to move the vendors from outside the Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation. They want to get rid of them. Something about them and poor people. They don't like poor people. They don't. They want them to move. They want them to go. Huh? Yeah, so we got some footage yesterday afternoon outside of the Georgetown Hospital Corporation of those caravans that they want to move. Of those caravans that they want to move, folks. Yep, some folks are earning a living from those caravans. They have nowhere else to go. Folks, that is how they're earning a livelihood. And some of them have been doing that a long time. Have been doing that a very, very long time. We took a walk out there yesterday afternoon outside of GPHC to see what was happening. We didn't know that was the day, you know. We didn't know that was the day. We Bush was going to be on the ground later on that evening. You know, some of us got home about 3 o'clock this morning, ensuring that we got valid and credible information for you guys. Not that you could come and just spectate, that you could share the damn live, smash the emotion, so that others can get valid, credible information as well. Yep. And you know, lots of the vendors are saying, if you have to move, at least let's do it in a structured way. Where are we going from here? Yolanda Thomas, John Sullivan, Riddle Ward. Where are we going from here? Riddle Warrior, Amanda Daniel, Sabrina Joyce. Where are we going from here? That is what we heard from some of the folks here. Paul D'Angelo, good to see you. That is what we heard. Where are we going? Some of the folks earning a livelihood, and it's not only them. Linfidens, it's not only them. They got some folks depending on them, Denise Miller. Lena Williams, Linfidens, they got folks depending on them. Like how I depend on you folks for your love, your support, and your generosity. Folks are depending on them. Folks are depending on them. And there's where we met this vendor last evening as our boots were on the ground out there. And that's the opener. She says, this is for my son. I am out here for my son. Her caravan, her business, her food vending establishment, this entrepreneur, this businesswoman, private sector commission, her business is supporting her family. She said, I got a son at UG. I want him to get an education. This is supporting him. Let's hear from her.
God, this is my son. I have my son. He's a medical student. This is the 4th year he has reached the dean list. You understand? And I'm fighting for my son. because my eldest son was being electrocuted last year and he died at Durban Banklands. And this is my other son. And I'm fighting for him. He have to be Valiant Victoria next year. So I'm fighting for him. Right? So when I tell the mayor, I went and I asked him for response. I have my permission letter. So I'm just thanking the mayor and everyone who stand out here for us. And Mr. Mayor, we will back you till to the end. We will do just like what you do tonight. We will die for you too. We will die for you too. And I'm thanking each and every one of you. And my God that I serve will richly bless you. And he will award you a place in heaven. God is great. Oh, Father God, I'm thanking you so much. And I'm thanking God. And I'm thanking each and every one of you to be out here with us as a family. And we are at the hospital family. And we will stay as a family. We live so loving here. If you don't got a drink, I go buy you and borrow a cup, I go buy you and borrow a spoon, I go buy you and borrow milk. That is how we live out here. That is how we live. Nobody grudge nobody for what they do. Sometimes I run out a cup, I go and borrow. Hey, give me 2 cups.
I do the same.
We go and borrow 2 boxes from one another. So we live. She come out midnight. I come out when she come out midnight. I come out 5 o'clock. She gone home 5 o'clock. The next will come out 9 o'clock. So we go. Everybody get a little turn to make a money. We run down no one. We just live with unity out here. You understand me? Unity. We are behind the line. We are doing the right thing. We are Guyanese citizens. And we will fight for our right. Mr. President, please, your wife said she is for our children. My child is going to the university. I'm begging for no scholarship. I'm paying my tuition fee. Everything. I'm a single parent. I lost my mom when I was 9 years and she left 6 children. So I know what struggle meant. And I say my children have to get education. So I stand out for them. And we are standing out for our children out here. Everybody out there is partly single parent. My friend there, she have got 7 children. How they gonna take show the bread, man? Please. Little chip. Little chow, little nut. This little thing everybody selling and enough thing. We just go by then 2 o'clock we gone out. Everybody actually leave here. By them 2 o'clock. It's not all night without it.
Right now, the doctors and the nurses miss me.
They're hungry.
They miss me.
They're hungry.
Because right now I'm on the block cooking. I finish egg ball, I done now bacon, saltfish, liver stew, and everything I cooking right there and then on spot. Curry, roti, everything. Now everybody coming to me. Miss Yonette, I want this to eat. I want this to eat.
They're hungry.
Nothing.
You know, you gotta wonder, why at Christmas time, why now? Why the urgency to take bread out of people's mouth? Literally, they take pepper pot and bread out of people's mouth. You have to wonder why, you folks. You have to wonder why. But that's our opener this evening. Folks, we got over 1,500 persons watching us on our main, over 1,700 watching us on our main Facebook page. We got over 500 watching us on our main YouTube channel. Good to see you folks out there. Want to give a big shout out to those guys who are joining us on Twitter, those of you who are joining us on LinkedIn, and those of you joining us on other Facebook pages as well. Well over 2,500 persons are watching us right now live, 14 minutes into a program. And we've been telling you guys we're going to be broadcasting more and more from our YouTube channel. So we want to make sure that you stay connected there, folks. So ensure that you look for our YouTube channel, Credible Sources, and you smash that subscribe button and you click the notification button as well, so you're always notified when we come on live, folks. You're always notified. Yep, we're bringing it in from around the world, guys. We are bringing it in from around the world tonight, and as I said, we're following what's been happening with the FTX scandal. This is the Bitcoins exchange, very, very popular at one point, making billions of dollars for the owners. Well, folks, my Lord, what a fall from grace. There have been what a fall from grace for the founder, Sam Bankman-Fried. What a fall from grace for Sam. You know, just today, when Uncle Sam see coming, I ain't talking about Sam Friedman. I'm talking about Big Uncle Sam. When Big Uncle say coming for you, coming, you know. Sam misused a lot of money for people, billions of dollars. They said this is one of the biggest cases, biggest Ponzi schemes, you know, in the history of Ponzi schemes. The biggest. Yep, Sam Bankman-Fried. Just today, folks, he was trying to get into the Bahamas. You know, they do some banking there. Lots of his business arrangements are tied up in the Bahamas. Here's some of y'all too got accounts there. Some of y'all got accounts in the Bahamas. When he was trying to enter the Bahamas, and the Bahamas, the Bahamian authorities were too pleased, were too eager to arrest him on behalf of the United States government. Yep, for fraud. For fraud. Arrested in the Bahamas. You think you're going to the States and that's how you're going to elude capture? No. It reminds me of Garlican. You remember Garlican, who used to be part of the Private Sector Commission? Yes. Beloved of his friends in the Private Sector Commission. He was even an observer for the 2020 elections. Yes. He was wanted by the U.S. authorities. When that bison came, money government, he was wanted. Garlican. Right now he's spending time Rikers Island. He was wanted. He was beloved by the folks in the Private Sector Commission. I know we got some wonderful business people out there. I can paint everybody with a bad brush. Wonderful business people out there. But the Private Sector Commission, oh, they locked them. Jerry, them boys, Garlican. The minute he stepped off a plane 1 week after the election in the US, like a hawk, Uncle Sam gone with him. Just like that. You know, we heard a lot of them boys take down the photographs of Garlican, them hung up with Garlican in observer mission clothing with them and so on. Yes. Folks, you can go from hero to zero in a heartbeat, you know. This is Guyana in a heartbeat. As we get more information coming out on this fellow here, yeah, the crypto king, Sam Bankman-Fried, we're gonna have more for you. And he was head of the FTX. This was the stock market in and of itself for Bitcoins and so on, worth billions of dollars at one point. Now, Sam, from hero to zero. Folks, we bring it in from around the region tonight. From around the region. We burst it over and bring it in from around the region, folks. And listen, in Peru, you see, there was a political coup in Peru. Pedro Castillo was ousted. And his supporters ain't given. The person, his vice president, has assumed the helm of the state. And they're giving her an easy time at all. Boots on the ground every day. And hence we've been having these clashes with the authorities and supporters of Pedro Castillo. And they're telling us tonight, hold right there for us, guys. As Peru careens from one political crisis to another, the country has exploded in protests, with at least 7 dead in the last week, and smoke and fires and tear gas hanging over city streets. I feel like they call him a name there. They said sparks of the current unrest was due to the ouster and the arrest of leftist leader Pedro Castillo after he tried to dissolve Congress recently. But he was impeached 3 times. The final time, he was removed from office. Well, his supporters, they ain't taking it easy at all. They say boots on the ground. It's boots on the ground. Good folks, it's boots on the ground. Share the damn light. Smash that emoji button for us, guys. And let me go down the road, good folks. Let me go down the road. You got to brace it over now. Right? Because we come in the 592. We come in the 592. Folks. Young lady, you go to your business, man. I'm begging you all. For their sakes, go about your business. They spoil your advances. They may tell you it's over. You see, And if you find they got a side foul, it's over. You may get a side check, they got a whole foul. It's over. Folks, the devastating news today, the devastating news, the devastating news is that the lifeless body of State Counsel Asasha Ramzan and her boyfriend Peter Charles was found this morning in a parked Nissan X-Trail sports utility vehicle, they're telling us, along the roadway in Belwest. And we're picking this up out of another credible place for information. News source. Yep, State Counsel Asasha Ramzan and her boyfriend Peter Charles. And we're being told that he shot her to death. Shot her to death. Hold over for us right there, guys. And then turned the gun on himself. That's the information we have at this hour. That information we have at this hour. He shot her to death and then turned that gun on himself. He turned that gun on himself. Listen, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Brighter days are always ahead of you. Come on, fellas. Come on, fellas. The lady want you to move on. Please, move on. Hold right there for us, guys. Hold over right there for us. Move on. And what sad news? You know, what horrible news coming out there from news source. State Counsel working for the AG's office and shot to death. And then we're being told that Peter Charles turned that gun on himself. Turned that gun on himself. You know. Says Gunratch seemed to have known Peter Charles, and says Gunratch put out a statement early on social media in which attorney says Gunratch said, among other things, let me quote from what he said, just to be accurate. Let me quote from what he said. Says Gunratch says that, I just received the devastating news. This attorney at law says, Gunratch, I just received the devastating news. As a matter of fact, the post is titled, Walk Good Son. Walk Good Son. He says, I just received the devastating news that this young man allegedly shot and killed his partner and turned the gun on himself. We may never know his mindset at the moment or at any time before. Only on Saturday, I was parked in the AG's chamber and I saw him drive in, drop off, and wait on his partner before driving off. We had a nice quick gaffe while he waited. Violence generally, and suicide in particular, could never be an answer to any issue. In fact, it reeks of cowardice. Walk good, kid. Your impact on this world was something. Wow. Your impact on this world was something, says attorney at law, says Gunratch. Your impact on this world was something. Yeah. Our thoughts and prayers go to their friends, their family, and their loved ones. She looked like a beauty, you know. Thoughts and prayers to her family, the community that loved her, that molded her into an attorney, released her into the world. The man who should have been protecting her and loving her, you know, and trying to preserve her life at all costs, ended up taking her life. Sadly, as we have more information, guys, you will have more thoughts and prayers go out to her family, her friends, and her loved ones. Yeah. Turn your attention elsewhere, folks. Look story here now. Look story here now. Look story here. Look story here. You know, Sarah doing the most. Sarah doing the most, folks. Sarah doing the most. Doing the most. Well, I know some people got big money yesterday. Right? Nice time for a lot of people. I wish it was nice time for everybody. Right? That the rising tide in this country would float all boats, not just some. Right? And I want to say, you know, congrats to all of those folks who got some salary increases. All of us deserve it. All of us deserve it. Salary increases. All of us deserve it. Salary increases. The American ambassador ran out. She ran out. She said she welcomed the increases in salary. Is this a U.S.-Ghana relation thing? She welcomed the salary increases, right? That's what and that's what Sarah Lynch says. She says she welcomed your salary increases, right? She says it could go towards stemming the brain drain. I think what Sarah really said is, she why you help again. We hope this little money stop y'all from coming. We hope this little money stop y'all. It can well do to serve to stop the brain drain. But I don't know, like, and folks we've been seeing on social media are questioning the role of the ambassador. You know, is this the remit of the ambassador to be talking about salary increases and so on? You know, the ambassador sounding like a minister more and more, you know, more and more. The ambassador sounding like a sycophant for them boys, commenting on the salary increases. You know, is this the domain, right, of the ambassador? Right? Well, if the ambassador can talk, we can talk too. Don't come around with funny. You know we like that. When the ambassador can talk, we can talk too. We can talk too, good folks. Right? And so lots of folks have been questioning the remit of the ambassador. I mean, like, what next? What next, you know? What next? We can talk about, are we going to see a statement on Ubraj coming out from, you know, Duke Street? Are we going to see that? Sarah salaries, you know. I've been trying to give Sarah a quiet send-off, befitting an American ambassador, as against a feral blast, Money Chan style, you know. But Sarah tempting me, your boy. Sarah tempting me. Yeah, every day, tempting me. Sarah salary. She said she welcome it. Wow. Yeah. Pocketary though. More. John Finance Limited. Pocketary. I want to say my yard barrel. Just squish up in these containers. And we saw this mishap. John Finance Limited, during the course of the day, we told there were no life-threatening injuries here. You know, but we saw this mishap. You know, some of y'all TV, my God, little dent, you know. Some of them are sample and Danish cookies. Y'all waiting on a couple little dusty and so on, a little grumsy. Right? The nuts might come cracked. But then I help you halfway because, you know, the little arthritis and so on, the little dentures and so forth. But we are happy that nobody was seriously injured. No one was seriously injured in this mishap at John Finance Limited. Yep. Every day you wake up, folks, you got to thank Father. Every day you wake up, because you don't know. You're not going good, boom, jumping bird strike. You just don't know. You just got to keep thanking Father. Every day you live, keep thanking Father. Yep. Money got a met. Senior Counsel Roysdale Ford pointed out during the course the press conference of the People's National Congress reform, money got to make. And then boys came in and making it. If Suriname got some deals, money got make. Border controversies there. Venezuela got a little money, got some play. Money got make. Right? World court. But they claim to half of the country got to do with anything. Money got make. That's what them boys telling me. And Senior Counsel Roysdale Ford pointed out during the course of that press conference, apparently one of the companies that can be doing business with us, you see, coming through a back door. You know them boys like back door. Apologies there. I've gone back instead of going front. Right? Same thing with thing. Money got make. You remember they had an ambassador who one day when he left, his 10 years ambassador, his tour of duty, he toured out at a gold company locally here as head. Wait there again? Is it Holloway? Or is it Perry Holloway? You remember that? Money got met. That's why I tell you, y'all don't come around with funny. Reason we over. And as I said, Roysdale Ford pointed that out. See the council member of Parliament, Roysdale Ford, during the course of press conference today, telling us that one of the companies that administration doing business with. Guys, you see that? One of the companies you're doing business with. Thanks. Coming through the back door was a Venezuelan company. That's what they're telling us. You see? We got more questions than answers here. Money got to make. Roysdale is telling us, we got to watch this one. There's a Venezuelan company coming here to do billions. Might even be a state company. And so we're following it. You know, the boys always say, follow the money. And we're following the money, Sharon Castelo. All about Harry and it Cummins. Guys, it's been good word. We are following the money, folks. 1,200 persons watching us at 30 minutes into our program on our Facebook page alone, on our main Facebook page, folks. And we want to thank you. But only come to spectate. Share the damn live, folks. Smash that emoji button for us as well. Guys, let me go on the road, man. Let me go down the road. Share the damn live. Smash that emoji button for us. Do us that big favor, folks. Do us that big favor. That's what Roysdale Ford telling us. That is what Roysdale Ford is telling us. We got to follow the money, and we're following the money. 800 persons watching us currently on YouTube. We want to thank you who have been migrating with us. Over to YouTube, 800. Right now, we got more than 3,200 folks watching us across social media. Yeah, believe it or not. Who vex? Who vex? This is what Roysdale Ford said during the course of that press conference coming out of the PNCR hours ago.
The recently published figures on the distribution of government contract awards across ethnic groups in Guyana, while surprising no one, is nevertheless of immense value and give credence to the opposition's contentions that there is discrimination in the award of contracts. The confirmation it provides on this aspect of ethnic discrimination inequalities allows Guyanese to fully reject the deception of those who request to see the evidence. We need to address the gross imbalance in the award of government contracts, both in terms of the amount of persons getting contracts and the money value of those contracts. We have seen frail attempts to give small contracts in the light of the criticisms, but no attempt to address the inequities in the earnings from those contracts. It would be remiss of us not to commend the initiators of the survey. We also commend the media outlets that have published the results and urge others to follow suit. The ending of discrimination demands national involvement. Let us recall that the award of government contracts, or public procurement, was a Herdmanston issue, which means that in the aftermath of the 1997 election and public protest, the award of government contracts with the attendant discrimination and exclusion were explicitly identified by all stakeholders as a matter of central importance for race relations, social justice, and equal opportunity in Guyana. The 1999 Constitutional Reform Commission agreed, therefore, to establish the Public Procurement Commission as a body with constitutional powers to address this serious national problem. But the PPP, during its previous term in office, thwarted both the establishment and the effective functioning of the PPC. In fact, it was under the coalition government in 2016 that the Public Procurement Commission was reestablished after a decade under the PPP. With the existence of the Public Procurement Commission, the PPP is awarding contracts in a highly arbitrary manner and in violation of the Public Procurement Act. The imbalance in the award of contracts today is therefore the outcome of previous decades of discrimination, victimization, and marginalization. Barajagios knows this, and his recent nonsensical defense of the glaring inequities and inequalities in the awards of contracts have fooled no one. Excluded groups cannot participate or successfully compete in the public procurement because the PPP never allowed them fair and equal opportunity to develop any track record or financial and technical capability and competencies. In stating these facts, we do not cast blame on the many successful contractors who simply played by the rules that Freedom House designed for its own narrow political gains. We need to seriously resolve these unjust and unconstitutional disparities in contract awards. The Public Procurement Commission must join us to work towards building a public procurement system that, while remaining competitive, can at the same time include special measures to correct previous discrimination, inequalities, and injustices by opening the door for wider participation for underrepresented and marginalized groups in our society, thus distributing the economic wealth of the country in a way that promotes social and economic justice and harmony. Thank you.
Yep. Money gotta make for them boys. Money gotta make. Y'all got a story for us? Do you have a story for us? Don't keep it to yourself. We've asked just like y'all. Do let us know. 627-6963. Do you have a story for us? Good folks. Don't keep it to yourself. Right? We got good news. We want to share it with you like this. You need a good law firm. Alistair Collins firm. You need a Justice of the Peace Commission to hold some affidavits and a whole host of other things. The Alistair Collins firm, folks.
For all your legal document needs and more, the Alistair Collins firm is the place for you. If you are looking to have your statutory declarations done, affidavit of income, affidavit of identity, or guidance replacing your damaged or lost passport or lost license, you need the Alistair Collins firm. They can also help you with tenancy agreements, agreements of settlement, your power of attorney, your last will and testament, and certification of documents. The Alistair Collins firm is located at the Callion Mall, 162 Lamar Street in Georgetown between Camp and Waterloo Streets. Alistair Collins is a commissioner of oaths to affidavits and a justice of the peace. You can also call them at 649-6410 or 685-6446 or 503-1451. The Alistair Collins firm. Help when you need it. For all your legal document needs and more, the Alistair Collins firm is the place for you.
We recommend it highly, folks. And if you've seen this space here, others seeing it too. Other people seeing it as well. You got a product, a service, a business, an event. You want to get noticed? Right there. That's the number to call for. 627-6963. We're going to make it happen for you. We're going to give you guys the hookup. 627-6963. Turn attention to them boys now. We turn attention to the Jagabats, the trench coppers, the tadpoles, the cricketers, the same set. We turn our attention to them. The black belly sheep, the Brahman bull, the big black chicken. We turn to the giant black chicken. We turn our attention to them, folks. It's full animal farm. Pace and power. We did tell you the last evening after we were visited there in the early hours of the evening yesterday, Georgetown Hospital and the vendors there, things took a turn for the worst. The police moved in. We vexed with them. Next time y'all going, just give me a heads up. Just give me a heads up. We don't like catch action midway. We like catch the action from the start. Pace and power. Mayor Gov't GPHC standing up for the rights of the vendors and saying, listen, if we want to put vendors somewhere else, let's do it in a structured manner. And last evening, as the police moved in to dislocate and to displace, to evict those vendors, Mayor Gov't GPHC did something, the stuff that leaders are made of, heroes are made of, without any cue, without any prodding. Mayor Sarge, I can lay down my life. I am going to lay down my life for the people out here. I will lay down my life. But I see some people vex. He says some other things, and I see some people vex. Michael Reed, share the damn live, smash the emoji, but he said, I will give my life for these vendors here. Wrong is wrong. I hope some of y'all know that. Folks, share the life, man. Smash the emoji button, man. You can be on the ground, but at least you can help others to get valid, credible information. And this is what the mayor said last evening out there.
I can drive it to I know all the road. I don't want it there. This is advantage that the police is encouraging here, man. This is political instruction. This is political instruction. This is political instruction. This can't happen. We have to face something like this at the city council. First time in history under the PPP government, we have to face this kind of bullyism by the Ghana police force, being instructed by this government. And this is what they call caring for poor people. President Ali should be ashamed of himself. Shame to do poor people these things. He don't have a heart. He sleep in the state house. He and his family get everything up to date at the state house. While these people suffering to make a living for their kids, President Ali should be ashamed. Bully these poor people and go into the international community and tell him that he for all Guyana. Hello, Guyana. This is what the president is encouraged in this country. Shameful, because these people are Afro-Guyanese. Then he go and say that he's not a racist president. He's more than racist. I said so. Commander, I'm surprised of the police force. The commander or whoever, the commissioner of police, whoever instructed this operation should be neutral. And this is where the Guyana police force are showing their hands. What the commander should have done is write the council a letter. This is the instruction we receive, and we will like guidance from the council as well. We understand that yes, these people, they want to move these people, but there's an elected council. There's a council that functioning. There is a vendors here. Let us have a round table discussion to see where we're going to relocate them, where we work out some kind of plan for these people. While Minister Ejil and the president sleeping, these people out here fighting for their bread and butter. They're fighting for their bread and butter, right? This is unfair. This is injustice. I don't know if those people in government barn with gold spoon in their mouth. I didn't. I came here early and spoke with these vendors, and my heart bleed because they are here. We have a pregnant mother who is a single mother as well and trying to make a living on this road. Is this government really got a heart for these people? Is this government really got a heart for these people?
And they said that they're for the people.
One Guyana initiative that the president launched recently is one circle and keep maintaining that the rich will get richer while the poor will suffer, and we can see the poor suffering here tonight. And this is not only going to happen here, but many parts of the city. I'm not resisting any call from government. I'm ready to work with government. I keep make mention of this several times. Why the president don't want to work with me, I don't know. But fighting for the poor class of people who don't want to work with me. This nonsense needs to stop in our country. And this thing will go down dangerous for our country, Mr. President. This will go down dangerous for our country. This is unfair to the poorer class people of our country. This is injustice for them.
If they come for you, we going with you. They gonna kill all of us.
I'm here asking again for the president and team to work with the city council
on these matters.
On these matters.
The mayor is entitled to do what he's doing. The mayor is entitled to represent. Entitled to take a position in the circumstances of what is happening here. So this is a total situation where the government is acting in a very high-handed manner. The mayor is entitled to defend the city and to take actions as appropriate. I don't believe that the mayor has done anything against the law up to now.
I will fight for the people of the city. And if I have to run over here tonight, I will lay my life down for these people because I know waking up and don't have a cup of tea, while many of them and their cronies can get up and have a cup of tea and a well-made breakfast in the morning. These people have to study where the bill's gonna pay. They have to study where they will get money to buy school things for their kids. This caravan here, the young man spoke to me earlier, who is a student of the University of Guyana, who has to pay the university for a degree. And this is the way you're treating the people. I want to tell the young people who recently graduate from UG, they better open them eye and step up. Don't vote for government of race. Vote for government of policy and legislation to make our life better. And young people of this country need to wake up, especially the Indian people of this country who have been fooled by the PPP many times and will continue to be fooled. This is injustice. This is sadness. This is dictatorship, you call this. This is dictatorship, where you have a local authority who is elected to deal with matters, and I'm surprised of the Guyana police force. I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised. But I can't blame them as well, because they wear a uniform to serve the state. I can't blame them, because sometimes they don't carry out the instruction, they'll be fired.
Exactly.
They have family as well, right? It is sad. It is very sad to see what is happening in the city of Georgetown and by extension our country. I'm really saddened by the president and the minister. Yet we issue statement by statement. I tried to call the Attorney General today to inform him about this issue, to see how we can resolve it. The Attorney General never responded to my call. These people are a set of hypocrites and sucking the blood of the poorer class people of this country. The poorer class of the people of this country are suffering. Sharon, I don't have word to explain anymore how saddened I am by what this government is doing.
I like when my name get called, people. I like when my name get caught. Sherrod, your name getting caught. Pace and power, Mr. Mayor. Pace and power. That's what boots on the ground look like. Bring in the graphic for us close, guys. That was what boots on the ground look like when the private sector commissioner like it. The private sector commission, the hierarchy, they put out a statement. The mayor said, are we becoming a Muslim state? He said, that is the reason why Avon don't want to meet with me. He said he's written Avon Ali countless letters. No. You see, the meeting with Ubraj is not good photo apps. You won't get much out of it. Right? But you take some old woman and you fix your house. Oh, yes. He's humble, he's down to earth, he likes the poor and so on. You see? That's the difference. But you're breaking down people's stall under the shroud of darkness. That was 2 o'clock this morning, you know. Boots on the ground, 2 o'clock this morning. We're out there in front of Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation. 2 o'clock this morning with some of y'all dribbling and getting your third turn. 2 o'clock this morning, boots on the ground. The private sector said they like it. They like it. Wrote a whole long statement condemning the words they made because he said, are we becoming a Muslim state? Folks, in a Muslim state, you can't ask too many questions, you know. And then boys vex. Because Ubraj asked a simple question. Are we becoming a Muslim state? The vex. a number of Muslim organizations wrote a statement condemning his actions, trying to advantage Ubraj, calling his remarks foolhardy, and commending Irfan Ali, and his one Guyana policy because everybody getting a fair shake. I want to remind us of Balram Gangadin's letter. Balram Gangadin's letter to editors and newspapers across this country, October 2nd, 2021. Hindu marginalization amidst Diwali. No, Braj. Balram Gangadin, first paragraph. I will greatly appreciate you publishing my letter. I note public announcement in the media that roads will be closed off next week Thursday to facilitate the electronic lighting up of the symbolic diya. Is this done to appease Hindus amidst their marginalization since August 2020? If government is trying to send a message not to worry about their being sidelined while other religious groups are favored, then it is sadly mistaken. Hindus note their marginalization in the awarding of government contracts and employment at various ministries. They are noticing and are upset. There was hardly any discrimination against Hindus, against Hindu contractors during the coalition tenure. Right? It's right there in all the newspapers. Balram Gangadin, among others. This is Kaichur News we're quoting from here. October 24th, last year. So the man pulling things out of tin here. This is the word on the ground, just in case some of our organizations aren't on the ground. This is the word on the ground. Some people being favored over others. Some people being favored against and over others. Thanks, guys. So the private sector commission run out and had their say. They accept too much when Gali can get harassed by the U.S. authority as being a wanted man who found a nice and cozy place in the private sector. Them boys didn't say too much. I ain't hearing too much from the private sector. About this helicopter on the lawns of Jerry Gavaya's place at Ogle. Venezuelan military helicopter, it is alleged, parked up on the lawns of Jerry Gavaya place. And Ogle, I ain't been hearing too much out of the private sector on that. And I know, Christianity for me, we do not believe in ill-treating women, But so much has happened with women in this country, from O.C. Rogers to Darren Lal. There's no comment. We didn't see too much comments, condemning their actions and their words. We didn't see too many comments. So don't let it be one-sided. We understand the interests that are out there to protect. But don't think we're gonna, come out with your statements against the mayor and the rest of us can just sit down quietly. Don't do it. Don't do it at all. Don't do it. You'll be sadly mistaken with that. And then we had another prostitute who ran out. Right? He roll out or he crawl out because he's a man like the penny belly. He's a prostitute. He's a hybrid. He's a hybrid. Now he wants Ubraj to resign. Folks. This one is for comic relief. Brings me Horatio Ben. Wants Ubraj to resign. This is the same fella. Because of his poor stewardship of the security sector in this country. There is a no confidence motion in the National Assembly that the speaker put on the other paper, and no confidence motion against this same fellow. This same fellow. Muslims, Hindus, Christians, Rastafarians, Jews and Gentiles, the Sadducees among us, the Hippocytes, the Pharisees, the Hittites, all being robbed with impunity. Them boy having a field day in us. They shot 2 money changers recently. American Street, American London Street. They thief a whole caravan from on the seawall. We've been there, missing in action. But he want Ubrach to resign. This hybrid, he want Ubrach to resign. This fella. Who caused Irfan to come out and say Saturday is high risk Saturday. They don't watch me doing Saturday. Right? And some other days is high risk. And then this is the time, you see, between 11 and 3 on Saturdays. Don't come out. High risk. Crime. With impunity. And this fellow, this hybrid, he want Ubraj to resign. You see? He want Ubraj to resign. Wow. I want to circle back. Let me circle back to the Private Sector Commission. Responding to a religious matter, not to the entrepreneurs who are outside of the Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation, who are about to lose their livelihoods, not to the businessmen and women, small businesses, albeit they're not responding to their concern. No. It's the religious sentiment that caught their ears. It's the religious sentiment that caught their ears. And you want to tell us we will have some economic disparities in this country? Barjagdio wanting to tell us there's no apartheid state emerging in this country. And to prove it, he stopped the funding to Ipadaji. These fellows want to tell us there's no Muslim state emerging in this country. But only one set of people get all the contracts. Right? And you can't say as you feel. Freedom of speech, not here. Unwelcomed. But we got these states emerging. Apartheid and otherwise. And then, once the mayor, this fella, the hybrid, wants the mayor to resign. To resign. Oh boy. But you know what? Guys, they say, it's better the devil you know. Better the devil you know. You know? When political people watch this, it's like one of the worst one they got. I put it just below church people. Religious people. When church people watch it, it's different. It's what? Different. Look, folks, and the way things going, I feel we got to apologize to Charanas. Because the other day I see a man say, I will y'all. I just played a spoiler. I will y'all. And the rate we going, we got to apologize to Charanas. At the rate we going, we'll have to apologize to him. Because the folks are telling us, it's not only brings sleep, Horatio Ben run out, crawl out, swim out, hop out. It's not just these organizations. It's not just the Private Sector Commission with their own interest to protect. No, it's not only them. We have the deputy mayor run out too. The deputy mayor of the national capital city of Georgetown, the municipality of Georgetown. He said he distancing himself from the mayor's statement on the Muslims. Yeah. And this raping, got to apologize to Charles. He said he has distanced himself. The words don't reflect his views. The words don't reflect his views. Well, yes. Well, yes. Wow. Well, yes. At this rate, we make Charles look like a saint boy. Yeah, that's what the fellow said. But I want to distract from the real issues, because the real issues are those people who are out there trying to eke out a living. You see, in this economy, because them boys want us just to pretend. Let's all pretend everything is nice and dandy, right? And let's all pretend that 8% will solve all the problems that we have. Let's just pretend, right? That Father Christmas just discover Guyana and things share away Wild West. And crime don't exist. And social disparities and economic disparities and all the rest don't exist. It is one kumbaya country Our East Indian brothers and sisters love all of us. And African brothers and sisters love all of us. There's no more crime and no more hate. And Sarah Lynch suddenly turned Minister of Finance. And she happy. She happy. You see? She happy. She happy. But that's not the real thing. That's not the real issue here. It's those people who can find it hard to meet the bills when we still pay their phone bill at State House. It's me paid. All the blue paint, it's me paid. I would have one job to do, even the blue paint running away and left them. One job they had to do. Right? That mother there, wanting her son, to be a little higher and attain a little more than she has done. Going out there every day and plying a trade. Honestly, she'd have fighting down this Christmas. She'd have fighting down this Christmas. As we draw to close the program time, folks. Reflect on her words. Why is she out there? It's for App New AFC? No. You can't carry it to the shop. It's for PVP? No. So they're earning a living. Right? Trying to make sure she don't become a burden to the state. There's another problem. She don't become a burden to the state. Trying to put her son through university. You're going to fight down people like that Christmas time. And then the other side of town, you lift up granny and you walk in a new house. And you say, we love everybody. We's one Guyana. Listen to her words again.
God, this is my son. I have my son. He's a medical student. This is the 4th year he has reached the dean list. You understand? And I'm fighting for my son. Because my eldest son was being electrocuted last year and he died at Durban Banklands. And this is my other son. And I'm fighting for him. He have to be Valiant Victoria next year. So I'm fighting for him. Right? So when I tell the mayor, I went and I asked him for response. I have my permission letter. So I'm just thanking the mayor and everyone who stand out here for us. And Mr. Mayor, we will back you till to the end. We will do just like what you do tonight. We will die for you too. We will die for you too. And I'm thanking each and every one of you. And my God that I serve will richly bless you. And he will award you a place in heaven. God is great. Father God, I'm thanking you so much. And I'm thanking God. And I'm thanking each and every one of you to be out here with us as a family. And we are at the hospital family. And we will stay as a family. We live so loving here. If you don't got a drink, I go buy you and borrow a cup, I go buy you and borrow a spoon, I go buy you and borrow milk. That is how we live out here. That is how we live. Nobody grudge nobody for what they do. Sometimes I run out a cup, I go and borrow. Hey, give me 2 cups.
I do the same.
We go and borrow 2 boxes from one another. So we live. She come out midnight. I come out when she come out midnight. I come out 5 o'clock. She gone home 5 o'clock. The next will come out 9 o'clock. So we go, everybody get a little turn to make a money. We run down no one. We just live with unity out here. You understand me? Unity, we are behind the line. We are doing the right thing. We are Guyanese citizens. And we will fight for our right. Mr. President, please, your wife said she is for our children. My child is going to the university. I'm begging for no scholarship. I'm paying my tuition fee. Everything. I'm a single parent. I lost my mom when I was 9 years and she left 6 children. So I know what struggle meant. And I say my children have to get education. So I stand out for them. And we are standing out for our children out here. Everybody out there is partly single parent. My friend there, she have about 7 children. How they gonna take out the bread, man? Please.
Little chow mein,
Little chip, little chow mein, little nut. This little thing everybody selling and enough thing. We just go by then 2 o'clock we gone out. Everybody actually leave here. Yeah, by them 2 o'clock. It's not all night without it.
Right now, the doctors and the nurses miss me.
They're hungry.
They miss me.
They're hungry.
Because right now I'm on the black cooking. I finish egg ball, I done now bacon, saltfish, liver stew, and everything I cooking right there and then on spot. Curry, roti, everything. Now everybody coming to me. Miss Yonette, I want this to eat, I want this to eat.
They're hungry.
Nothing.
Yeah. That's what it's about there. That is what it's about. And you know, some of the vendors told us that doctors come and trust from them. You know, that's the struggle, you know. That's the struggle. That's the struggle. You know, as I see the mayor lying here in protest saying, you're going to take me life. You're going to take it. But you're hanging around these vendors. You see? Without any prompting, I was there. Without any prompting. I didn't know when the mayor ran under the truck. Disappeared for a quick second. He was under the truck. And I want to reflect on some of the words in the deputy mayor's statement that he put out. He said, while I stand in solidarity with the vendors, I want to separate them. While I stand in solidarity with the vendors, Mayor Lorraine does not reflect my own views. Right? I want to stop right there. I stand in solidarity with the vendors. Folks, I was out there last night. I didn't see the deputy mayor. I didn't see him standing in solidarity. I don't know if you stand in your house, if you stand on the street, on the bridge, in the office in City Hall. Right? But I want you all know, the mayor didn't only standing in solidarity. Right? He was lying down in solidarity. Right? And the wheels of that truck, the engine was on. You see the lights on there? The man was ready to go. Mayor said, if you can do it. Flap you. Right? So if you can't stand in solidarity, maybe you can lie down. Right? You see, talk is cheap. From the comfort of your home, you see, and your creature comforts and so on. Talk is cheap. But some of us, put your life on the line every goddamn day. Some of you just talking. And some of you, I will y'all. I just a spoiler. I will y'all. You see? The man only talking the talk, He walking the walk. Right? I've seen a lot of things in my lifetime. But that last night moved me. And the mayor grows 6 feet tall in my eyes. That action by the mayor, 6 feet tall. So don't tell me about solidarity. Show me. Show me how you're in solidarity. Right? Don't tell me about boots on the ground. Show me. Show me. Sitting somewhere and having something written for you. You're in solidarity. No, that's the easy part, man. Show me. Show me when the time comes, you're in solidarity. And if you can't stand up in solidarity, maybe you can lie down. Try lying down in solidarity. That being said, folks, that's our time and that's our program. That being said, that's my time. Respect and manners. Mr. Mayor, I'm ready for y'all. Put out your statements on me too. I'm ready to fight some of you. Pack of nonsense. So see Rogers happen, y'all don't say a word. Damn lal, dildo, all kind of nonsense. You don't say a word. Crime every damn day. People being robbed with impunity. You don't say a word. People suffering. When you crime, you don't say a word. Mayor after 2 words. 2 o'clock in the morning, defending the vendors, and you run out. Flap you. That being said, share the damn life, smash the emoji button. Partner with us so we can keep on keeping on. You all know we're available by Cash App and Zelle and PayPal. MoneyGram and Western Union. Flop you! Tell me about standing in solidarity. If you can't stand in solidarity, you're spine weak. Maybe you can lie down.